Hello, my name is Randi Fine and I am a life issues counselor. We all have or will experience shattering times in our lives that wound us deeply. Pain is unavoidable. No one gets through life without suffering in some way. We all react to the challenges in our lives differently. Some of us work through them and move on. But many of us find it hard to let the past go. The pain that seems the hardest to let go of is the kind that is most deeply ingrained in us, the unresolved pain suffered in childhood. Because much of this pain is buried under layers of emotions and hidden behind walls of protection. There are many other unanticipated and unwelcomed events that happen to us, and they can change who we are. There are times that we are victimized. Life is not always fair. But being victimized is a very different thing than allowing ourselves to become victims. Once we place the victim label on ourselves, it becomes part of our identity. Over time, we cling to that identity, allow it to define us, and cannot imagine ourselves having an existence without it. We find ourselves clinging to the pain of our past because it's scary for us to imagine living a life without that pain, the very pain that has defined us for so long. Many of us bury our pain or cover it up so we don't have to feel it, believing that if we don't acknowledge the things that make us uncomfortable, we can simply make them go away. But that doesn't work forever. We can only suppress, mask, or numb our pain for so long before it begins seeping through the cracks in ways we do not intend. When the pain of our past impacts the present and threatens the well-being of our future, we are left with no other options than to deal with it, to face it, to feel it, and to work through it. That is never easy to do. But the effort is well worth it, and it changes our lives for the better. Healing our past does not mean we forget about it. Everything that happens to us, every experience, becomes part of the story and fabric of our lives. Our past makes us who we are today. And letting go does not mean we become emotionless in regard to these painful events and experiences. It just means giving up the suffering that is associated with them. If your life is being impacted by your past in ways that are not emotionally healthy for you, now is probably a great time to heal and move forward. When you are ready, I can help you do that. All you have to do is call me. Let's talk.